You can't catch fish with it, but what's a couple things you need to have in your boat on every fishing trip to make sure that it's going to be a good trip? Can't catch any fish with it, but you really need them. Wow! That's a beauty. Good morning, guys and girls. Good morning. A beautiful morning out here, August 10. Proverbs 31:10 is what we're going to look at on August 10. It's hard to find a good wife. That's it. That's Proverbs 31:10. It's hard to find a good wife because she is worth more than rubies. I'll be honest with you, I think mine's worth more than a boatload of gold, a boatload of diamonds. I really do. I do. Many a man who loves to fish has a wife who doesn't. God's gift to me was not only a wife who loved to fish, but one that's really, really, really good at it. Folks all across the nation have reminded me for years that she catches more fish than I do. Thanks. I appreciate that. But I've been aware of that for a long, long time. We've been married since we were teenagers. I know how she can catch fish. You know, Chris has won like 7 Bass and Gal Angler of the Year titles. I think she qualified for every single Bass and Gal Classic they ever had, 21 straight years of Bass and Gal. Fished every single tournament, every single Classic that Bass and Gal ever had. Won 3 or 4 of them. I don't think there's any other girl that fished every single tournament and every Classic that Bass and Gal ever had. So she won probably 25 boats in her fishing career. So yeah, I'm aware of the fact that she can catch more fish than me. Now she's only got one arm. She still probably beat me one-handed. If you want your wife to become your best fishing partner, and you know a lot of guys do. A lot of guys want their wife to become their fishing partner. Here's the tip. Make sure she's having fun. Make sure she's having fun. Don't be kicking her out of bed before daylight to accompany you to a lousy fishing hole on a cold, rainy day. Don't do that. Pick out the most beautiful, comfortable day that you can find and don't go early. Fish the last few hours before sunset. Go to your very best honey hole and fish for whatever is biting, whether it's crappie or bass or white bass or bluegill or catfish or walleye or trout or stripers or whatever. Fish for whatever's biting, whatever you can catch. And here's the key. Are you listening to me, guys? Here's the key. Don't gripe at her. Don't gripe at her no matter what. You can cut that line off that she backlashed and wind you some new line on. High Seas got plenty of it for sale. Don't gripe at her no matter what. Then let God do the rest. You might just have found the absolute perfect fishing partner. And can I tell you guys, it's just worth so much when you can go fishing with your wife. A lot of you go fishing to get away from your wife. That's terrible. But it's just the absolute most perfect thing in the world. And, you know, Chris is still gets her words and all confused. And today she said, I want to go fishing. I said, by golly, that's good, baby. Let's go. And I said, you want to go to the dock or you want to go in the boat? She said, no. And she said, I want to fish. And so she had fishing on her brain, and you know her brain's, a lot of it's gone, it's destroyed, and so she's learning, the other part of her brain's learning it. She's actually wanting to go to bed. So you got to be careful what she asks me for. I mean, because sometimes I take it quite literally. But she didn't really want to go fishing, and she probably just in her mind wanted to go fishing. Maybe when she takes a nap, she dreams about fishing. I know that's what I dream about a lot. I dream about fishing. So don't gripe at her no matter what. That's the deal right there. So guys out there, you want to have a great fishing partner, take your wife, do exactly what I said do right there. Don't gripe at her. Don't gripe at her. By the way, if she doesn't know how to back the boat trailer in, don't ask her to do it. Teach her how to do it before you do that. Here's our tip for today, and it's really a good one. It pays to carry a prop wrench and an extra prop. It pays to carry a prop wrench and an extra prop. You know, if you lose your nut off of your prop, your propeller on your boat, as long as you're going forward, you know it won't come off. It doesn't come off. But when it goes in reverse, it spins right off and you lose it. So when you back it up, you're going to lose your prop. And so when you lose your nut off your propeller on an outboard, a lot of times you don't even know it. It's gone until you put it in reverse, and then you're going to lose your prop too. Actually, R&M Industries over there, the people that make that ride height turret that I use on my live scope transducer. They make an actual prop wrench that's perfect. It's long, because you have to have, if you use you have to have a great big socket and a great big breaker wrench if you are going to put a big socket on there, a bigger socket that comes on just about any socket set. But R&M makes a prop wrench. It's actually made out of plastic. It's got an insert where it won't strip out. It's very lightweight. You can carry it in your boat, and it's long. Not quite that long. I'm a fisherman. It's long. I caught about a bass that long, but it's a long prop wrench, and it'll really break. It's got a lot of leverage. The plastic, you can't break the wrench or anything. It's got an insert in there that's metal. It fits right over the prop. It's just perfect to carry in your boat. Won't be in your way. It's far, far less expensive than buying a big heavy breaker and that socket to break it with. So carry a prop wrench. Carry an extra prop. Won't do you any good to have that prop wrench if you don't have an extra prop. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. Airplane's coming back again. Remember, I sure do love you.